What secrets does Jack Coleman hide in his videos? The reptilian silence of his memory holds truths that no camera could ever capture. The kitchen clock ticks ominously, its ticking echoing like a heartbeat in the silent room. Jack's reflection stares back from the doorway, his eyes hollow and distant, as if they've seen too much but refuse to reveal it all. The air is thick with unspoken secret silence dripping from every corner of this once lively home. In one hand, he clutches a leather-bound journal, its pages yellowed and filled with cryptic notations. His other hand grips the gun, a silent witness to his past, or perhaps a threat against an unknown future. The room feels like a stage where Jack is both actor and observer of his own life's grand tragedy. Jack's reflection flickers in the dim light, a last lingering image of his former self, before he disappears entirely. The room is cold, untouched by anything but the faint whisper of air currents that seem to move through it on their own accord. A stack of old photographs lies scattered across the hardwood floor, each one capturing moments now lost forever. In one frame, Jack grins widely beside a younger version of himself, both smiling openly at the camera. Another photo shows him holding hands with his estranged wife in a garden they no longer share. The final photograph is of Jack alone, standing before a city skyline that never seemed to change despite his years. He stares blankly at it as if he can still feel its warmth through a screen door left open too long. The room shifts, revealing cobwebs draped across corners untouched by human hands for decades. Jack's reflection flickers in the dim light, a last lingering image of his former self, before he disappears entirely. The room is cold, untouched by anything but the faint whisper of air currents that stir through cracked and forgotten windows. In one corner, an old bookshelf looms with its top shelf propped open like a waiting door. Upon it lies a single volume with its cover yellowed from years of neglect, bearing no title or author name, only an intricate symbol etched into the spine in faded ink that now seems to shimmer under the dim light. Jack Coleman's office is a labyrinth of empty shelves and faded photographs, each one telling a silent tale of ambition lost in the shadows of time. The air smells musty and old, memories trapped within its walls, whispering of plans unfulfilled and dreams abandoned. A flickering light casts long shadows over an ancient desk where Jack once sat, fingers poised above keys that now rest on untouched surfaces. His name is etched into a weathered ledger beside the door, a silent reminder of his presence here until the very last moment. The dimly lit office takes on an eerie stillness, Jack's faded photographs hanging precariously from broken hangers. Dust motes dance in the harsh fluorescent light, creating a ghostly atmosphere. The musty smell of old books and unwashed clothes presses against Jack's nose, pushing him closer to secrets buried under layers of silence and abandonment. Each photograph holds stories that time has forgotten, and as he sifts through them, Jack feels an inexplicable connection to the people they depict, who left behind clues in their own demise. Jack's office transforms into a chilling tableau, his photographs now almost lifelike in their starkness against the backdrop of faded office decor. A single, flickering light bulb casts elongated shadows on the wall-worn walls, highlighting the skeletal remains of broken furniture and cracked paint. The air is thick with memories, each photograph whispering tales of lives lived and lost amidst this sterile space. Jack's nameplate, a faded sign of his former pride, now hangs askew, a metaphor for the crumbling foundation of his once vibrant career. The office darkens further as Jack's photographs hang lifelessly from hooks on the bare walls, their subjects now more disturbing than ever against the shadows of the abandoned furniture. A cold breeze ruffles through the room, bringing whispers of a silent past that seem to echo from the depths of these empty rooms. In the corner, an old typewriter sits untouched, its rusted keys promising secrets untold. Jack's desk remains unaltered, papers still scattered across it, as if he was just about to return and pick them up. The office's once vibrant atmosphere has been all but erased, leaving behind a desolate silence that muffles the sound of Jack's footsteps echoing through each room. A flickering light from an old window casts intermittent shadows on the walls, which now seem to pulse with dark undertones. Shadows move in the corners, their presence more pronounced as if embodying the very emptiness around him. Each photograph hangs like a silent accusation, its subjects now seemingly more alive and sinister within these confined spaces. Jack's hands shake slightly as he scans through them one by one, his fingers brushing against surfaces that bear witness to a forgotten narrative of brutality and isolation. The air grows colder with every photo he turns over, as if the very essence of each image is seeping into the fabric of this space, making it impossible to breathe. The dimly lit office now feels like a ghost town, each corner whispering tales of Jack's tenure, where laughter once echoed through the halls. The air is thick, heavy with the remnants of his presence, a faint ink smell clinging to every surface as if it's still absorbed into the very fabric of the room. Jack's desk remains untouched, a solitary sentinel in this desolate space. His chair sits alone at its center, a testament to his time here when he was a beacon of productivity and creativity. The only movement comes from a lone clock ticking inexorably, marking each passing minute with a silent, somber note. The dimly lit office stretches into a long corridor, each polished wooden plank echoing faint footsteps. Jack's old desk sits untouched, its surface marred by countless hours of thought and contemplation. A stack of uncirculated files waits patiently at the edge, their edges worn from frequent handling. In the far corner, an empty chair whispers stories of meetings past, where Jack often sat in deep concentration, his eyes scanning screens of data and charts that now lie scattered on the floor. The air is heavy with a melancholic silence, each particle holding traces of his unique scent, earthy from his office plants and faintly sweet from his frequent coffee breaks. The air in Jack Coleman's office is thick, heavy with the weight of forgotten dreams and unfulfilled promises. His old desk stands like a sentinel at the end of the long corridor, untouched by years of meticulous thought and contemplation. Beside it, an ancient computer sits idle, its monitor flickering softly with traces of old workdays long gone. Jack's name tag is tattered and faded, hanging precariously from his chest as he stands before it now, a ghostly echo of his former self. The walls of Jack's office, once brimming with vibrant color and ambitious charts, now whisper tales of unbridled ambition stifled by an ever-increasing silence. In the far corner, a half-empty glass sits untouched, its liquid long gone, mirroring Jack's own emptiness. He has lost both his energy and his dreams to this very office. His phone buzzes incessantly with notifications from work, each one a reminder of his forgotten nights at home, nights spent watching old movies or playing board games alone. As night falls, the only sound is Jack's quiet sighs that echo through empty rooms, marking time against the weight of what could have been. The sun sets outside, casting long shadows across Jack's abandoned office. The half-empty glass on the far corner now holds a single drop of water, its surface rippling under the low light. Through the window, the once vibrantly painted murals have faded to dull blues and grays, a testament to time passing in slow, deliberate motion. Jack stands before his desk, hands resting heavily on top, fingers tracing old signatures he's meticulously erased with erasable markers. His reflection in the mirror hangs askew above, its cracked frame dangling precariously at one corner. The silence is palpable, an oppressive weight that presses down on every breath. In this dark, empty room, Jack finds a quiet sanctuary to ponder his legacy, a final act of defiance before he finally gives up his dreams and surrenders to the stillness.